Jonesy in the morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And good night. Why am I so small? Oh, there I go. Hi, guys. Good morning, Giddy. So I wanted to play it from here because it's still glitchy. Yesterday, we didn't get a chance to... Are you frozen? Like the movie? All right, there you go.
No, I'm not.
So we didn't get a chance to fix the glitchation.
It was still breaking up just now?
No, that was this. No, I didn't even give you a chance.
Oh.
I had
But did you see it? But did you see anything happening this morning?
What are you talking about?
You said the glitching. I'm confused.
As soon as you started, I turned yours off.
Okay.
Because I don't want to hear it. It starts good at first. And then it starts like bootlegging the live.
Okay. Well, I've got that video ready if you want to try that this morning.
You know what? We might as well serve the people that come in early and on time to class one good time. The one with the singing?
No.
What
that's
you talking about?
Bay. What one with the singing?
Oh, no. Look in your DMs. You gotta play that. Let me play it.
Okay, hold on.
This shit is hilarious, and you guys deserve bonuses. Those of you that
the one that's going to...
Yes, please.
Okay, I got it.
Please play it. This is just a little treat from me to you guys. This guy said he just walked up on this scene and started taping it. So the man is...
Cause she going to jail because the lady is me. Girl, you going to jail. Said you going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. You're going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Said you're going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Said you're going to jail tonight. Baby, sorry, resisted arrest. Get your butt up out of here, she got me impressed. Girl, you going to jail, you gotta confess. I'm the brother on the mic that's really been blessed. And you know I got stress. Girl, you going to jail. Said that lady going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Said she's going to jail tonight. Talking about the shorty resisting arrest. And she on the corner, dog, got us all impressed. Shout out to my homie here, girl. I need that video that you made. Yes, you in the black, and I do it all day. I don't play no games, and I'm hot like flame. On the microphone, you know what better do this, man. Shout out to the white lady, cause she going to jail. Everybody laughing, guess what? You going to hell. Better quit that, man, I'm with that. I gotta spit that. On the microphone, you know what brother gotta get that. And shout out to the shorty and the white and the black. Sidebar, white lady, girl, that booty is fat. Girl, you going to jail. Said you going to jail tonight. That lady going to jail tonight. That lady going to jail. Said she going to jail tonight, girl. That lady go. Hey, shorty in the block, and homie in the bags, right here. Send me that video.
That is hilarious. So the white bitch got fly with the cop outside the courthouse. Dude that's singing just happened to be outside the courthouse. I don't know if he was out there reporting, recording. I don't know. But the white lady got fly with the cop, and the cop threw her ass in handcuffs, and he just starts making up a song off the fly. Giddy, play it again. I love it. Because it sounds like some stupid stuff we do here on Jonesy. The more I think about it, yeah, that's why I love it so much. And then he didn't even realize until halfway through the song that he was being recorded. So he makes that part of the song and goes, "Do it in the burgundy. You taping. Let me get that. And you too," pointing to the guy that caught it, that posted it from our view. Go ahead, Giddy. This is so funny.
Shorty with the cop in the green, cause she going to jail because the lady is me. Girl, you going to jail? Chip, 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 chip. Said you going to jail tonight. The lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. You're going to jail tonight. The lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. Said you're going to jail tonight. The lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. Said you're going to jail tonight. Baby, silence this to the rest. Get your butt up out of here, she got me impressed. Girl, you going to jail, you gotta confess. I'm the cover on the mic, it's really been blessed. And you know I got stress. Girl, you going to jail? Chip, 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 chip. Said that lady going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. Said she's going to jail tonight. Talking about the shorty resisting arrest. And she on the corner, dog, got us all impressed. Shout out to my homie here, girl. I need that video that you made. Yes, you in the black, and I do it all day. I don't play no games, and I'm hot like flame. On the microphone, you know what better do this, man. Shout out to the white lady, cause she going to jail. Everybody laughing, guess what? You going to hell. Better quit that, man, don't quit that. I gotta spit that. On the microphone, you know what better, gotta get that. And shout out to the shorty and the white and the black. Sidebar, white lady, girl, that booty is fat. Girl, you going to jail? Chip, 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 chip. Said you going to jail tonight. That lady going to jail? Chip, 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 chip. Said she going to jail tonight. That lady going to jail? Chip, 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 chip. Said she going to jail tonight, girl. That lady go. Hey, shorty in the black, and homie in the bag, right here. Send me that video. Come here real quick. You too, in the burgundy. Come here real quick.
That.
I need you to send me that.
That. Play it again, Giddy. Play it again. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play it on my side through my speaker because I got people coming in here on my Instagram. I'm looking very light, bright today. I look higher than high yellow. Wonder what that's all about. Maybe the vitamin C drops are actually kicking in now. But over here, it looks a little shadowy, like a silver shadow. Boom, 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 boom. No monetization. I already feel the mood I'm in. All right, look, let me see if I can find it. Just go to what you sent, Giddy. This is so funny. This is so funny. See, it's good sometimes we start the show not on a bitching broomstick, but on some laughter. I always have a hard time remembering how to do stuff. DJ Giddy. Messages. So a white lady is outside of a courthouse. I'm just giving context for those you just coming in late. We're at 90. All right, come on, 90. Come on over to YouTube at Pink Champs, the show. She gets fly with a cop outside the courthouse, and he don't even go with the back and forth. He just throws the handcuffs on this bitch, and there's a guy, a black guy. He's got a speaker set up outside the courthouse. I don't know if he, I don't know what his purpose was for being there, but child, I'm so glad the cameras were rolling.
Go to the shorty with the cop in the green, but she going to jail because the lady is me. Girl, you going to jail? Chip, 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 chip. Said you going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. You're going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. Said you're going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. Said you're going to jail tonight. Baby, silence this to the rest. Get your butt up out of here, she got me impressed. Girl, you going to jail, you gotta confess. I'm the cover on the mic, it's really been blessed. And you know I got stress. Girl, you going to jail? Chip, 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 chip. Said that ain't going to jail tonight. That lady's going to jail. Chip, 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 chip. Said she's going to jail tonight. Talking about the shorty resisting arrest. And she on the corner, dog, got us all impressed. Shout out to my homie here, girl. I knew that video that you made. Yes, you in the black, and I do it all day. I don't play no games, and I'm hot like flame. On the microphone, you know what better do this, man. Shout out to the white lady, cause she go in the jail. Everybody laughing, that's right, you go in the hell. Better quit that, better get that. I gotta sit that. On the microphone, you know what better, gotta get that. And shout out to the shorty and the white in the back. Sidebar, white lady, girl, that booty is fat. Girl, you go in the jail. Said you go in the jail tonight. That lady go in the jail. Said she go in the jail tonight. That lady go in the jail. Said she go in the jail tonight. Yeah, that lady go. I show you in the black, girl, me in the bag. Right here. Send me that video. I got it real quick now. You too, in the back of it. Come here real quick.
That's so funny because
Thank you. I tell the shorty with the cop in the green, cause she go in the jail because that lady is me. Girl, you go in the jail. Said you go in the jail tonight. That lady's going in the jail. You go in the jail tonight. That lady's going in the jail. Said you go in the jail tonight. That lady's going in the jail. Said you go in the jail tonight. Don't tell us this to the rest. Get your butt up out of here, she got me impressed. Girl, you go in the jail, you gotta confess. I'm the brother on them like the chili and blessed. And you know I got stress. Girl, you go in the jail.
I have no idea.
That lady go in the jail tonight. That lady's go in the jail. She's go in the jail tonight. Talking about the shorty resisting arrest. And she on the corner, dog, got us all impressed. Shout out to my homie here, girl. I knew that video that you made. Yes, you in the black, and I do it all day. I don't play no games, and I'm hot like flame. On the microphone, you know what better do this, man. Shout out to the white lady, cause she go in the jail. Everybody laughing, guess what? You go in the hell.
He said everybody laughing, you going to hell.
I gotta sit that. On the microphone, you know what better, gotta get that. And shout out to the shorty and the white in the back. Sidebar, white lady, girl, that booty is fat. Girl, you go in the jail. Go in the jail tonight. That lady go in the jail. Said she go in the jail tonight. That lady go in the jail. Said she go in the jail tonight. Yeah, that lady go. I saw you in the black, girl, me in the bag. Right here. Send me that video. I got it real quick now.
That's
In the
hilarious.
back of it. Come here real quick.
That is fucking hilarious. That's my type of carrying on right there all day. Matter of fact, in the spirit of that, let me open my door and see if Brenda's on her way home. Brenda! The man was walking his dog. I couldn't get the computer fast enough. I had to yell. I had to get Brenda out. What the hell, people? Good morning. That was, look, I don't even know how did we. He said, yes, live love's life fully. You know, in the jail. And the camera work. Can we applaud the camera work? Because as he's saying, you go in the jail, the camera is panning over to the white lady with her arms behind her back with the cop putting her in handcuffs. That lady going to jail tonight.
But did you notice that it seemed like her husband was in handcuffs too?
Yeah.
In front of the car?
Yeah, I didn't know if that was her husband. I was like, oh, who's the brave want to speak up for the pure white lady? They threw him in handcuffs too.
And then but sidetrack, the lady with the big booty.
Right. Lady, that booty was fat, but you go into jail. You go into jail tonight. Natalie said, drop that link. Whoop that trick. Drop that link. Drop that link. Whoop that trick. He said, and if you laughing, you go into hell. You go into jail. And then you go into hell. Whoo, people, good morning. That was funny. That was so funny. There it is. There it is right there. That's what a way to start the show on a Thursday, right? 2 more days to go, 1.5 kind of, maybe. Yeah, let's go with it. Mr. Curtis, did you get your things yet? Oh my God, Ox the Mogul, you have no idea. Our people, this is why I say our people are unmatched in all categories. Our people are unfucking matched, talent-wise, courage-wise, timing-wise, style-wise, fashion-wise, brain-wise. Like, we are unparalleled. And I love to see it. And then when we tap into our good and when we tap into our bad, well, you know, you get the opposite side of that. It's still powerful, right? You want to get all the smoke. You want to get it all the pent up, all the white flag going up, the white towel going up, the folding chairs. You're getting it all. We don't care. We're going to make a scene with the scene. Now, let's not waste any time. It amazes me how things change but stay the same. I have the Wendy files. And for those of you that want to know, what is she talking about? So when Wendy was doing radio back in the day in Philadelphia and New York at the same time on BLS, clearly they were recording. Well, I know on the Philly side, we were recording. And when she left, I don't even know how or why. I don't know how I got the Wendy files. So I got all her shows. And I'm going to be airing them. Well, first, let me just put this out there. They are up for sale. So call your mans in them. If you are a corporation and you want some content and some nostalgia, that's what everyone's trying to do now. They want the stories because there were no cameras back then. You want the nostalgia. I'll even throw in a bonus. I'll give you some perspective. I'll play the tapes and say, oh, yeah, this was what's going on with her at that time. Giddy, what's wrong with you?
I'm listening.
What the hell? You look like the Monopoly man with your eyes like that. I'm going to need you to work on the thyroid, whatever it is. The Wendy files are up for sale, and this is real talk. So if you know somebody that's in the market, a lot of you guys are young and got the Silicon Valley coin, I'm looking to retire. And since she mentioned me in her book, unfavorably and lied, I deserve to. So the Wendy files are up for sale. It's a whole big binder, and I'm going to drag this out. I'm selling it to the highest bidder, but the bidding starts at what? 500,000. So don't even waste my time if not. So what I'll be playing this morning from the bindage. Didn't we call it the bindage before? Things change, but they stay the same. Years ago, when Brandy first announced that she was pregnant, she had a whole made-up story, the family, the background, the occasions, and now, years later, that we're all waiting to see how that worked out. The daughter's grown now, so no harm, no foul. Everybody's good. But I want you to listen to the level of the Norwood lie. And then think about every time you see Ray J right now. The Norwood lie. It's I don't even know. All right, are we ready to go?
Because you say to your snowflake,
I gotta work. I gotta come to the city.
I gotta work. I gotta come to the city. And then you come and you work on the show, but really, you're secretly very happy.
Very, very happy.
Of course,
Brandy and Robert.
Gosh. Okay.
Come over to Pink Chicks, the show at YouTube.
You whining bitch. Well, allegedly, he called on Saturday and he said that he cheated on her, and that's why they, had the subsequent divorce. But he also said that she hasn't told the whole story of what happened because apparently his cheatation was sparked by allegedly hers. Robert says that he loved Brandy, but only in a baby's mama way. not as a wife, allegedly. He also allegedly said that they never really got along, and they spent a lot of time away from each other. And at one point, Brandy allegedly kicked him out of the house. Brandy filed for divorce, as we all know, last year, and now Brandy has full custody of their daughter. Robert says allegedly that he and Brandy aren't on real good terms right now, and that he doesn't see his daughter a lot because Brandy takes her everywhere she goes. Last but not least, he said that, and I won't even say this, but we'll just wait a certain amount of months and find out whether what he said is true. Ooh. Everybody keep a watch on that, Brandy.
So, how many years later, after all of this, that we find out? What do we find out, boys and girls? The Norwoods are diabolical. They are Norwood for the crown. They will come up with a story and they will give details on the made-up story. And they will get others to partake in the made-up details and the made-up fucking story. And lessen you a bitch like me that will wait and see how it pans out. You'll be like, oh yeah, they were mad. No, all of that was a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie. Give it up for the level of lie that the Norwoods do. It would come out that what, boys and girls? They would never fucking marry. And all of that, oh, we don't really get along, so I'm not there a lot. She put me out the house. You were never in the house. You were a studio tryst. Shout out to Busta Rhymes. Can we applaud Busta? Giddy's hating on the button. Yeah, man. You were a studio tryst. And in our defense, we were the 90s. Like, we were supposed to be trysted. How you trysted? I don't even know. So, thankfully, I've got the whole Wendy binder, the bindage. So we're going to, day by day, piece by piece, go back in time and see who was lying the hardest. Studio tryst. Yes, Mr. Grayson, come on. Call in with this. Call in with this. Yes, honey. I don't even miss her as much as I miss her memory. Because if Wendy could remember, right? If she could remember that and be around now to see everything come full circle, baby. But look, I guess I'm the best y'all got. Because I got her then and y'all got me now. So I can do my best of the flipping. The gossip was never really my thing. I did entertainment news, but I'm more of kook. Like I'm more Carol Bernetti. But I'll do my best until, of course, someone relieves me of these Wendy files. And then I'm going to retire. How you retiring on $500,000? Mind your business and you'll see how.
You need to double that number if you see what I just sent you. Or triple that number.
Where'd you send it? To my phone? Oh my God. One Wendy episode, one of a kind / unreleased / exclusive tape, $1,000 to $5,000. Only if it's never been publicly aired or archived, features major celebrities or shocking content, you can prove authenticity.
And you got all of that.
This is where media collectors, hip-hop historians, or even documentaries might pay real money. All right, well, my shit is too legit to quit. So guys, love me now, because I might be on an island in 48 hours, basking with a fruity drink and some annoying-ass men with shiny muscles in front of me. Get out of here. Get out of here with your shiny, distracting muscles. You tricked me once before. But we love our kids. Kids are a blessing. Kids are a blessing. Kids are a blessing. Kids are a blessing. With your shiny fucking muscles. Yeah, so good morning. Good morning, people. What a way to start the show. Now, look, I've got to dip out a little early today. I got to leave at 10:30 because a whole lot of things happened yesterday. I don't want to violate anybody's HIPAA privacy, but I got a lot of moving around to do today, and it starts early down on the shore. So show me some grace. Half hours slide out. Lucy B. All right, let's do a roll call. Let's do a roll call, and then I can scroll back and see all you guys' comments because I see. Yeah, I want to get these Wendy tapes, the Wendy files. I want to get them sold. So I'm going to keep promoting. Please let people know. You might have heard it, but you damn sure ain't got copies. You ain't got all these copies. So I said the starting bid, Giddy. The starting bid is $500,000. Maybe I should start the starting bid at $1 million.
Maybe you should.
Because this is all they're going to get.
And if they quadruple that, you won't make copies.
Oh, right. That's why you're my producer. Because I'm like, here's the binder. You'd be like, hey, please tell me that you at least copy the. Because I don't want to go into jail. I don't want to go into jail tonight. Go into jail. Jit. That set the tone for today. All right, I'm getting ready to scroll. Let's see who is first in class today, boys and girls. Kim from Harlem, you don't count necessarily, but Kim from Harlem, our moderator, she's first in class today. I think you did that on purpose. And Miss C, you're the official first in class. Miss C, you'd be glad to know I sent you a shirt yesterday. And I said, it's an XL. I know you said 2X, but the XLs look like 2Xs. So, and if it doesn't work, keep it anyway, gift it, or I don't care, sleep in it, do whatever you want. Clean the bathroom in it. Just don't get bleach on it. Come on. Garcelle, Miss C, Miss Britt, Che Bella, Sherelle, we're all the first. Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. Ooh, ladies first, ladies first. And then Miss Kamika is next. Good morning. John said, good morning, Black people. Tavares is here. Good morning, Tavares. A-Live Blackwater, good morning. Make sure you please like. You ain't got to stay, but can you like on your way out? Chop Girl, good morning. You're here early today. Thank you for being here early. Tim Brown. Anita G, good morning. Chachi and Me is here. Mimi! Hey, Chachi and Me, how was your day yesterday? Reginald Garrick is here. Ronnie, hey, good morning. You listen. Big R, good morning. Double JW. Okay, I think that is our friend, Giddy. I think JJWP is our friend. Coming. That's what I think. Disco Nika. Whenever I see J&J, I always go there. Rid Mai is here. Antique and Gal, good morning. Christina Michelle, y'all came in on a bang. Jean Bea is here. Hi, Carmen Jones, the 9. Be true to you first. Good morning. Kim White, good morning. Authentically Lola. Hey, boo, hey. Hey, Nick Music, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Chef Emily Janice, good morning. Grayson, DJ Elvo, good morning. And Wolfman is here. Curvaceous Scott is here. Two Girls Mom is here. Tommy Jones is here. And Nikki Hall, hey. Hey, boo, hey. Let's see. Dr. Owens is here. Look, we did a lot. We did Nicole Perry. Good morning, Natalie. We did a lot already. We with the shits. Hey, Jodeci. Stu to Dawn. Good morning, Ty. I sent your package out yesterday as well. I'm just waiting on Kathleen to give me her mailing address. Hers is the only package here, I think. The others are on standby. I ran out of postage money. Get them cash apps in. But wait, when we paid for the shirt, you included. Get them cash apps in. Weeze, baby. Hi, Nikki Blue. Hi, Kiana. Kiana, right? Jawan. Wait. The song, we got to hit the song again. We got to hit the "You Going to Jail" song. Because that's like the theme today. I can't get that out of my head. Let me see if I can find it.
And the more lies.
All right, you want to play it on your end? Oh, wait. Hello.
Good morning, Jonesy. It's
Grayson. You want to get in on this Brandy?
Brandy, and just a quick fun fact, that guy is going to jail, guy. He's based in Las Vegas. I follow him on Instagram. So
Well,
he goes out and does this. And that's not the only video. I'll send you the other video. Here's another video. Somebody actually getting arrested, and he does this. And he just so happens to be in places where I guess people get in trouble, and he just goes off and does going to jail. Right.
So here's my question.
It's very entertaining.
Are the others as funny? Are the others as funny as this one, or like? Can I just stay with this one and you set up an interview with him on Jonesy and then on Grayson Media?
Oh yeah, I'll reach out most definitely.
And I want your platform. You know, I'm here trying to grow yours too, so we can do it too far.
Yeah, of course, I'll reach out most definitely.
All right. So you said Wendy broke the story, but what was she breaking? It was all a lie. Go ahead.
No, I'm not being biased here. I remember that day I was late for school listening to and my mother yelling at me, listening to your morning show where you had him on, where you had Robert Smith on. And my mother was like, "You didn't leave the house yet?" I'm like, "I'm listening to Jonesy." And that's when I started getting a Walkman and stuff like that so I could listen to you on my way to school. So I wouldn't be late, but I digress. But long story short, you had him on first. So I don't remember Wendy. I used to listen to Wendy in the afternoon. Sorry, I'm on the train. I don't remember Wendy breaking the thing. I remember her piggybacking was per se. But they had a whole special, MTV special, saying that they were married, and came to this whole story. And Sonia was in the hospital when Brandy had the baby and everything. So I'm thinking, I'm like, hold up, something's not matching. You know, something's not correlating together. And then all of a sudden, when you had the conversation with him, back when you was on Hot, and then when Wendy, I'm like, oh, now I see. They're just ironically, in my opinion, they're the Black Kardashians, in my opinion. And to be affiliated with them is not, with that whole sex tape thing, it makes, how Chris sets the narrative for everything. Sonia does the same thing too on her end. So that's my take on that.
Got you. Get off the phone for you be going to jail. Jet. Going to jail. Jet. And we ain't got bail tonight. Thanks, Grayson. Everybody give it up for Grayson.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, no. I told you how I used to get in early. Obviously, I'm getting stuff hot off the presses. And that used to set Wendy off because I get first go at the story. So she had to work harder to come from a different angle with it. But all of her shit was made up. All of that stuff was made up. They were lying to her, like the Norwood novel, and to come back after all these years and we see how that story played out. Brandy applaud me, because if it weren't for me, the lie would still be going today in 2026. I need more applause. Because were it not for me holding his feet to the fire that morning, and if he had been better prepped, see, somebody in that family should have stayed close to him and should have stayed nice to him. Y'all know where I'm going with this. All right, enough, Giddy. Doing too damn much. Listen, laughter is good for the soul. And he couldn't get that shit off with me. But somebody in the family should have stayed nice to him. You always need somebody, even a best friend, a god brother, a god sister, to stay nice with your enemy or your ex. Trust me, in my life, it's my best friend, Jackie. She the only one that can get that nigga to come to the passport office so my son can get his passport. I swear to you. She the only one. She the only one. He ain't trust no more of my friends, which, because a liar know a liar. But he trusts Jackie, and Jackie is the only one that can get that bitch on the phone to this day. Yup. So, had the Norwoods let somebody, a cousin or somebody, stay friends with Robert and give him tickets to see Ray J, you know, in concert or whatever, we'd still be in the dark on this. We'd still be believing they were married, then quickly divorced, and then, you know, they don't see each other, and the baby's always on the road with her. We'd still be believing. So, mother has been working it for quite some time. What was that, 2006 maybe? I think. Thank you, Natalie. Okay, guys, so let's move forward. Let's see what else. Oh, so again, I was so broken this morning. I needed this good laugh. Thank you, Jonesy. Oh, no. Oh, and I can't even ask you. Hey, Dad. My dad's in the chat. Whenever I see 151, that's his way of letting me know he's here. I don't want to ask you here what broke you, but I'm glad. Jodeci, yeah, we've had heavy mornings this week. So I'm glad. Sakina, good morning. Well, Mr. Curtis, it got to be there soon because Che Bella got hers. Good morning, Unintentional. Aw, Kim from Harlem. So, guys, I want to tell you, I'm very excited to say we got us a book club. I got all these emails yesterday. You guys actually followed up. We got us a book club. We got at least 20 people signed up already for Jonesy Tree 2. Okay, let's see what's going on. Thank you, Georgiana. How was your birthday? Me and Georgiana were going back and forth yesterday. Did I bug you? Did I take you away from your celebration and make it about me? I hope not. And do twins ever not celebrate together? Have you guys always been celebrating together, Georgiana? Because now you guys are double nickels. Like somebody's husband is ready to murder the other twin. Somebody's husband has been positioning for a threesome for quite some time. You know that birthday sex. But the other twin is the blocker. So is it you or is it your twin that's keeping somebody's husband from having threesome greatness? I'll wait. All right, Sherelle did some deep dive and she said there's 4 parts of the going to jail on the dude's page. We might need the other 3. $20 a tape? No, I can't let these go for $20 a tape. I'm sure the Judge Mathis interview isn't here. Oh, Ulysses said Wendy broke the story. I don't know. Maybe she broke it the afternoon before. And then the next morning, I actually had Robert come on and say how it all was a lie. Yeah, man. Exclusive old shit. So all you podcasters, I'm a podcaster. I've got a podcast. We get cultural stories. We get stories told from the legends, and we need and we like the authentication of you guys' experience. Child, you have no idea. I'm about to go through these tapes. It's bound to be stories of our favorite artists, and we're gonna be able to see if that shit was true or how that worked out. And yep, price just went up to 1.5 for the Wendy files. And Kevin Hunter, I'd sell them to you. I don't care where you get the money from. You can go get it back from Wendy. You guys can do a buyback. Do a buyback and keep it in the family treasure chest. Thank you, Elaine. Elaine donated to the lunch collection. Hey, we at 170 and we ain't even at 9 yet. Come on. Rave C, you forgot how Wendy went in? You forgot how Wendy went in. I'm here to remind you. Let's see what else.
And excuse me, I'm sorry. I was sidetracked. That she allegedly was, and he doesn't know whether she pro-choiced it or maybe something, little track happened. But allegedly.
Is he the father of the first one?
He never said that he wasn't, so I'm assuming that he is. But the second one, let me stop.
Yeah.
I gotta talk crickety. Sometimes things are just
too sensitive.
Yeah, too sensitive. Shout out to this person. Wendy, I don't understand why Janet can't be number 42 on the charts. Why should she be higher than that? Well, you are very misinformed. Janet normally debuts at number 1 on the Billboard charts and stays up in the top 10 for weeks to come before dropping off. Janet is number 42 on the Billboard charts, everybody. And we were talking about this, like, where have you been? Like 2 hours ago. All right, I'll review the charts for you because, yeah, she's 42. Usher's number 1. 8 Ball and MJG are number 3.
Let me just say something. Usher's number 1, right? What album was that? Was that Confessions? He's number 1, and he comes on the number 1 morning show in the whole entire country, which was mine. And we fucking clown him over his cologne. I didn't give a fuck about what you number 1 in. How you number 1? You're always number 1. I don't give a fuck. I want to know why your mom don't want you to marry that girl. And typically, any artist at that time's number 1ness would supersede our own silly, selfish inquisitries, right? Because you don't want to make your bosses mad, and then Usher go, I'm never coming back to this station again. Hot 97, our bosses were with the shit. They controlled the shit. So I think they were asleep at the wheel at that point. I think Tracy had left and Ebro was the boss and he was part of the show. So it was a golden time. Man, listen, that's where Usher had no place to run. Like, who you telling? The boss is here. He's in on it. The memories, the good old days. You number 1 and still can't get a pass at the number 1 market. No, nigga, no. Why you wanna marry that girl? And your mama said no. He was like, y'all ignorant. Besides the point, understood, note taken. Answer the question. Rave C said, add a Dina Howard story. Yeah, we gonna unpack these Wendy files, child. The question is, when and how? Because I got to sell them, so I can't give away it all. You guys are over there. Somebody's rolling back these YouTube episodes and trying to get little. I got to do a one-shot deal, like the face-to-face. If you know, you know. Hello.
What's up, Miss Jones? It's Jodeci.
Ha! Jodeci, come and talk to me.
Hey, you and I, forever my lady. Listen, I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. But real quick, when you were talking about Usher just now, it just gave me a flashback of you, Mike, Sean, everybody yelling at Usher's publicist Jessica, saying Jessica's jealous because she want to do an interview. I'm like, yo, this woman is a fool, yelling at her.
Remember the Jessica, the publicist? He called in to promote. He was going to be at Macy's, and he's hawking some cologne, and we're like, yeah. What about why your mom don't want you marrying that girl, and you secretly married her? No meaning something in the world.
Guys, let's keep it on the interview.
And we just got tired of Jessica. She was the publicist that connected the phone call, and we just got tired of her interjecting, going, guys, let's keep it on the cologne. Guys, let's keep. And finally, we said, Jessica, mind your business. Mike said, you mad because you want to sleep with him? Why Jessica catch a stray?
Yeah.
Leave black people alone. Leave black people alone and stay out of black people business.
Did you ever look to see if your interviews are on YouTube? Because I see a couple of yours a lot of times from the hot days are all on YouTube.
I think they are. I have not gone. I need to do I don't even know how. Giddy got to help me. We got to snatch all the stuff up.
Yeah, I know. You got a lot. And obviously one of my favorites from you was not the upstage you, but the whole when Beyonce was first pregnant and you was talking about her Krispy Kreme face or something like that off the Love on Top song. That parody was hilarious.
Let me get it for you. Thank you, Josie. Let me get it for you.
Oh, fool.
I love a good memory. Let me find that.
Oh, man.
All right, Jodeci, thank you.
All right, I'll see you on Friday later.
Yes. Let me find Beyonce Love on Top. We call it Ice Cream on Top. The ice cream song. Huh. I think this is it.
Bluetooth connected.
Are you a business looking for a hard-working, hard-body, in-shape black male with no prison record or priors of any kind? Do you need a waiter? Yeah. A cook? Yeah. A dishwasher? Yeah. An errand runner? A drive-through manager? Pizza delivery boy? We've got your man, willing and able, ready to take orders. The ego is gone because the money's gone. You know why? T.O. needs a job.
This is when T.O. got
T.O. needs a job. Needs a job. T.O. needs a job. Needs a job. Needs a job. Needs a job. He really needs a job, people. Give me the ball. I mean a job. That's right. T.O.'s your man for any employment. Need a lookout boy while you're dealing in your illegal activities? T.O. is here. And who's better? With his speed and agility, you'll have all evidence disposed in the toilet before the cops ever get out the patrol car. Need a date? To a wedding, high school reunion, happy hour, bar mitzvah.
Really, Mike?
Hell yeah! You want to know why? You know why. T.O. needs a job. Needs a job. T.O. needs a job. Needs a job. T.O. needs a job. Needs a job. Want to make an ex jealous? Hit the town with a strapping former NFL millionaire, pill-popping, pass-catching superstar who now has been reduced to working for your selfish, self-centered, vindictive ways. Is it karma great? Yes! Of course it is. And it's all because T.O. needs a job. Needs a job. Needs a job. Needs a job. Making cheeseburgers. Deliver my pizza. Hey, yo, son. Bag my groceries. Make sure my eggs don't break. Double bag, bitch. Double bag. Touchdown. Psych. No touchdown.
That's stupid. I can't. That was.
How old was that?
It had to be 2010.
You have your stuff archived?
So I have it in email because whenever I left the station, even when I left the block, I had give me all my shit. Give me all my shit. So it's in email.
Archive your stuff.
I'm trying to find the ice cream song because supposedly that was it. Let me see what's on here. Dun, 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 dun. I think this is it.
Butter rolls, butter rolls, butter rolls, butter rolls, butter rolls, butter rolls. Bring the food in. Hey.
Crispy.
All right.
Creamy.
Let's eat.
Hungry song.
Hungry, hungry. I can smell the food all the way from here. Can't you see the glow on my growing frame?
Getting bigger.
I can smell and taste, and I know that near.
So close.
With all I eat, the hunger pains won't go away. Everybody's asking why I'm so concerned with getting fat.
Have you seen my
'Cause
mother?
I know nothing's worse than trying to fit my sloppy ass in dairy on cheese. And finally my zipper burst.
Oh no.
Baby, it's you. You're the excuse I need
Crispy.
to eat all these Krispy Kremes.
Kreme.
And when I can't fit my jeans, baby, I'll blame it on you.
Blame it on the baby.
You're the excuse I need to eat all these Krispy Kremes. And when Jay tries to tell me stop, I say put some ice cream on top.
Top it all. Top it all. Top it all.
Put some ice cream on top.
Ice cream.
Everybody, vanilla bean. Put some ice cream on top. Oh yeah.
Cholesterol.
All right. Put some ice cream on top.
Calories.
Chocolate chips, cherry vanilla.
Oh no.
Put some ice cream on top.
Zipper
Don't
pop.
stop.
Don't
On
stop.
top.
Oh.
Don't stop.
What?
Pop.
Pop.
Coconut.
What?
Coconut. Put some ice cream on top.
Blow pop.
Pop.
Jolly Rancher. Skipper ball. Zipper pop. Hungry song.
So
I need a Jonesy in the morning. You know how my thing goes, DJ Giddy? I need a Jonesy in the morning so we can put that on top of that. So these people that's trying to record that right now and save it and sell it later can.
oh, okay. All right. I got to get my mind wrapped around the new way of hustling. So I don't get hustled. Yeah. Because I got all this stuff. All this. You know what I have that no one's ever seen? So before Lala got that reality show, VH1 wanted, it was supposed to be, I'm always saying this, but it really was. So we used to go, they called over to Hot 97 for me. And then I started going over to what's his name? He was the guy in charge. I'd be sitting on his office floor every like Monday and Wednesday afternoon. We were coming up with a concept. They had a smart board. His people were in there, were trying to come up with a concept for a reality show for Jonesy. And the guy that I had managing me at the time, Adam Lublin, they didn't want them. They wanted me. And Adam was like, no, you can't do that. So Adam got his people who would later on wind up doing Mona Scott's stuff. Anyway, I have footage of my first reality show with Envy and Diddy, and I think it showed me at work. It showed me after work. It showed me at night coming back into the city at clubs, getting turned away from the door because Jay-Z is inside, allegedly saying, don't let her in. It was all scripted, stupid foolishness. It was like the worst show ever. But the fact that you get to see that now compare, and you get to see me go up. The part that wasn't scripted was when I went up into the bad boy offices with cameras and had to sit down with Diddy. And we're supposed to be talking about one thing and he turns it into a whole nother thing that wasn't scripted. So I'm like, I got to find that. I think I saw it recently. I got to find that and start that bidding at 20K. Stop. Everything got a price tag. Beggars are us. Did you see the interview where Shaka told your BFF she needs to dye her roots the same color as her hair? She needs to learn to sing on key and she effed up her song. So we played that clip earlier this week, and they weren't necessarily saying it was Shaka, but we all said, I think the general consensus here was, where's the lie? And why now? right? And I know people clap back and say, oh, because that's the name of the podcast. I ain't saying no names. But still, saying no names or not saying names, why now? Let me stop. I was going to say, I've said way worse shit. I've done songs, skits, top tens. She's in Miami with little Kevin. So she's out of the probate. That was a bunch of bullshit. Not the probate, the guardianship. That was a bunch of bullshit. That's why, even though, you know, I don't like banks, I don't like those institutions, because they put that whole shit in place so they can get a piece of her money. They all colluded together, allegedly, so they could get a piece of her money. The judge included, because the judge in Wendy's case is the one that got to select the guardian. So of course I'm going to call Jackie. I'm going to go, Jackie, quit your job. Go take a class on how to become a guardian. Because in about 12 weeks, bitch, we about to be paid. Like and share your way in, or Kim Harlem. Going to do the Kim Harlem shake. They were all in that scam together. They used to be on YouTube. Are they the same ones as Wendy Blogspot? I don't know. Did you go see Cardi B last night? I did not, but I saw, we have footage of a piece of the concert. I'm going on the 28th. Hey, Futron. Someone said notifications aren't going off, but Nikki said hers is working fine. Hey, Jaquan. So Lil Kim popped out. That's cute. And to my haters, Nikki could never. Nikki could never. She's too far in. At this point, like, she got to get Foxy to come outside. At this point, that's all she could do. You got to get Foxy to come outside and be on your team. Queen Pen ain't coming. Okay, you said once she got started, was there a delay? I told you, I'm not a fan of any of that. I'm just going to be a kid in the room. I was invited, so I'm going. I don't turn down every invitation. I don't take every invitation, but I don't turn down big ones. I'm going to see who else is there. I want to see you guys' reaction. I'll be videoing you guys and playing it back on Monday. Yeah, he came on Wendy. This is the Robert Smith talk, and said they weren't married after. It was breaking news on my show. So like I said, I think that Wendy did this the day before, reaching. And then I reached further and had him come on the following morning, where he admitted in live time on that warm line that they were never married at all, and that this was a lie to protect her image. And we had to act like, okay, but you got to give us more to impress us. We had 97 mornings. He kept going and going and going. So unintentional. Thank you for that. I'm so far behind in the scrolls. I'm sorry. Nikki is punching the air somewhere. Poor Foxy. I'm just saying. I was at the Marcus. Marcus was there at Cardi B show last night, and when Kim came out, we went crazy. That was a great moment. Kim showing love. Yes. Hi, James. Yes, I'm glad I was able to find. I'm glad somebody. That was my friend. I forget his name. He was right up front. He's in Atlanta now. He used to be a publicist back in the day. All right. What else do we have over there to talk about this morning? Oh, let me go on.
Check your notes, and could you please also check the private chat?
Oh, no, I did not. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on, guys. Thank you, Dr. Owens. This is why I hate going in my phone, because then I start seeing stuff I didn't see, and I'll be wanting to respond right there.
Big R, little Kim in that picture was looking like the cake I made.
I spoke to Lauren LaRosa yesterday. Not necessarily spoke, but we were going back and forth. Hold on, before I forget. Wait.
Jonesy, I love you. Oh my God, thank you.
Oh, that's Jess. I text my girls from time to time because I'm watching them out here in these social media streets. And I realized when we met and did the Breakfast Club interview that they actually do, like, I'm probably the only one that they could go to for the, I don't want to say the guidance, but just the cosign. The cosign. So I reached out, and Lauren reached out right away. And she was like, I needed to hear this. Thank you. I needed to hear. How did you know I needed to hear this today? And I said, I don't know, but take it, receive it. And then Jess just responded. So I'll listen to that before I share it, because I don't want to, she says something else and it's a whole minute long. So hold on. Let me send Ron.
Sneaker box will be delivered tomorrow.
The sneaker box of money?
Yes.
What about the drugs?
We don't do those. Cash or nothing.
https://StreamYard. What time did he say?
I kind of felt like he was trying to do it at 9. Surprised he didn't reach out to you yet.
Yard.com/C5. See, when people have events going on, fights and stuff coming up on the weekend, to me, that's worthy of me coming on and doing a Friday show. But other than that, I'm going to have to start getting ready for Jones and After Dark. And Skylark Lounge, which, by the way, tomorrow night is free to get in. Just bringing out my icons and my legends that I rocked to when I was growing up. Oh, we about to be at 200. We about to be at 200 people. Please don't go the other way. Please, come on, baby, come on. Come on, baby, come on. We at 199. Come on, 200. Come on, 200. Anyway, I'm bringing my legends back. I'm giving them the shine they deserve. Because again, back then we loved their songs. We sampled their songs, but we never got to hear their stories. So I'm bringing them to the Skylark for Pink Champ Ladies Night as a precursor to bringing them on Pink Champs. Because the women were there too. Ah, damn it, it went in the opposite direction. Don't make me go on Instagram and drag someone over here. Brenda! Don't make me. Yep, y'all going in the opposite direction. Fucking haters. Get on my nerves. Always got to work hard. Let it be pink. Or somebody sloppy like that can barely even Britney Spears with the knives. I got to sit here and smoke fake cigarettes. Jay came home from school yesterday and said, "What are these?" Like he was about to scold me. I'm like, my kids know I do not smoke. I will never. I'm afraid to smoke because my mom died very young of throat cancer / broken heart. But he was mortified until I put it in here and showed him. And I did the whole. He was like, how are you my child? How am I your child and you the one acting like you 10? I still do dress up. I still do playtime. Please come over to YouTube. I need 10 people to make my day. I'm at 190. I need 10 so I can ring this bell. And if you come over, I'll actually light these fake cigarettes and see what happens. What if I actually light them and I burn? Because I don't even know what they're made of. I've got skits to do today, boys and girls. Play the jail song. Oh, shit. We up to 194. Play the jail song, Giddy. Come on over to YouTube. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my page. Boom, 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 boom. 196. We need 4 more. 4 more years. How that nigga said, we won the war, but I need 3,000 more y'all from Fort Bragg. Yay!
You're going to jail tonight. The ladies going to jail. You're going to jail tonight.
Thank you, YouTube.
You're going to jail tonight. Baby, say this to the rest. Get your butt up out of here. She got me impressed. Girl, you going to jail. You gotta confess.
YouTube FUCM show. Get Dynamite. Come on, you know better.
Girl, you going to jail. The ladies going to jail tonight. The ladies going to jail.
What's going on with Check for Life?
She's going to jail tonight. Talking about the study resisting arrest. And she on the corner, dog, got us all impressed. Shout out to my homie here, girl. I need that video that you made. Yes, you in the black, and I do it all day. I don't play no games. I'm hot like flame. On the microphone, you know what better do this, man. Shout out to the white lady, cause she going to jail. Everybody laughing, guess what? You going to hell. Better quit that, man, I'm with that. I gotta spit that. On the microphone, you know what better, gotta get that. And shout out to the shorty in the white and the black. Sidebar, white lady, girl, that booty is fat. Girl, you going to jail. Said you going to jail tonight. That lady going to jail. Said she going to jail tonight. That lady going to jail. Said she going to jail tonight, girl. That lady go. Hey, shorty in the black, girl, me in the bag, right here. Send me that video. Give me real quick. You too, in the bag.
Oh, you gotta laugh. I love when I come across funny stuff because I don't care if it's old. Some shit ages well. Some shit, it don't matter if, that was out until, people that always got to be the timekeepers with that was out in last year, Jonesy. I don't care. A laugh is a laugh is a laugh. What's going on? I already heard somebody talking before you put the phone ring on, Giddy. You were ridiculous. Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, Blue.
Hey. I heard you just say that you was going to be talking to Dodo La Rosa. Okay, if that's the case, please record this and press play when you get to her. Sister, You cannot moniker yourself as the girl who knows a little bit about everything, but then you get on the air every time and know nothing about nothing. You should especially be informed about Black people and Black positions. About 2 weeks ago, she mentioned Chanel Jones, who's now on the Today Show in New York, and it's a great thing as a Black female to make it to that market. And she didn't know her name, couldn't pronounce it. She was so dismissive of her, and for her to be on one of the largest radio shows in New York, to be dismissive of a Black woman on one of the largest TV shows, it was so like cringe. And then in another show, she didn't know the difference between Morehouse and Spelman. Like, tell her, and I have a degree in public relations, mass media, like, tell her if that's going to be her moniker and this is where she's stepping into, tell her she needs to step it way up and be on point, especially about Black people and Black issues.
You're going to jail, jail tonight.
But she hung up.
Blue is fired up.
She hung up.
She said what she had to say. Ain't no need to hang on. I mean, I'm not going to defend because you guys are entitled to your opinions, right? She didn't call her a bitch. She didn't call her out her name. You know, in my opinion, I take that kind of as a, not just encouragement. It's not like she wrote her off. They just want more. The people want more. So I'm not going to take that as a whole negative, right? They just want more. And I do like the moniker because it gives her something to reach to, right? And I just like her spirit. I just like her spirit because she realizes she has work to do. And I love that. I love an open mind that don't think she knows it all. Her moniker is, I know a little bit something about everything. She does, but there's always room for improvement. I'm about to tap in now. Should I send him the same link? Yes. That's wrong, Pete. Woo. But yes, Chanel's husband died of cancer. It was shocking when it happened. I'm sure she knew because she had to take time off of work. She started in Philadelphia after I left the last time on that morning news program. And now I think she's doing something with the Bush daughter, Jenna, I think. They have some, look, I don't even fucking know. I'm going to jail. No, I'm not. Don't put that in the universe. Okay. So I'm going to let Ron P come into the sports report before I get into the Price is Right. Ciao. That's the right response to everything nowadays. You going to jail tonight. Yup. Voya Blue says she be way off a lot of the time. And see, I don't listen because I'm here being loyal to you guys. But obviously, somebody's been cheating on me. Are you accusing me of a cheating? Are you accusing me of a cheating? It's a critique. And I agree that people should be able to offer constructive criticism. Absolutely. Absolutely. Without being mocked and like put down and told off. And yeah. Seneca, right? I said, who's this little cute little scrumptious bundle of something? And it was Chanel. And now she's got to raise those kids on her own because the husband, and he was a young dude. Yep, I remember, Richard. I remember. Because remember where I was living, I could get the New York stations and still the Philly stations. So I do remember.
Jonesy, we got another call. Go ahead, caller.
Mimi, thank you for lunch.
Hey, what up, Jonesy? How you doing, Miss Jones?
Hey, boo. Hey.
It's just where I want to be, boy.
Where I want to be.
Oh my goodness! Like I remember you from back in the days and shit. I met you at the Coca-Cola festival and stuff. I was in high school.
Thank you.
And I'm like, I was looking for you for a minute. Like, you need to come out with some music, like ASAP. Like, I have new music out. I was nominated for a Grammy 2 years ago for my new music. That party song?
I have the birthday song. I have Calling All Ladies. Calling All Ladies is what got the Grammy consideration. And
all right,
yeah.
can you drop that Two-Way Street again for me, please? Like,
I can try.
I can't find that nowhere.
Ah, huh.
I'm a diehard fan. Like I'm telling you, like from Brooklyn and shit. Like Flatbush.
Well, since you're such a good fan, if you send Jonesy an email, I'll get the email and I'll send it to you.
All right, hold on. Let me get her.
It's bookingjonesy@gmail.
bookingjonesy@gmail.
Yep.
Jonesy is JONESY.
All right, got you, baby. Got you.
Thank you for the love. Look, thank you for the love.
I sent you some money or something. I don't know. I'm new to this shit, so I just sent you something or whatever like that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you taking the time to call. Thank you so much.
All right.
And I'm going to take care of that music for you. So you don't ever have to wonder. I'm going to send you all the new stuff too.
Hold on. Wait, you said Jonesy at what?
It's bookingjonesy@gmail. If you're looking at the show, it's her Zelle email address.
Oh, okay. It's on the bottom.
Yep. All right. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thank you, boo.
Right, thank you. Have a nice day, y'all.
You're the same. So Voya says she didn't hang up. Her battery died. Hello, shiny muscles.
Here we
Can you
go.
hear me? Oh, I said, hello, shiny muscles.
I can't hear you, Jonesy.
Giddy.
That's going to be something on Ron's side because we all hear you, and I'm listening on another apparatus. I hear you, Ron. Do you have a headphone piece in your ear, or do you not hear me either? He can't hear me either.
I'm texting him.
He just froze or something, I think.
If he has earplugs in, what?
Something's going on with his phone. See, he's coming back because he froze. He's coming back as number 2 now.
Yo.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail tonight.
What up, y'all? Good morning.
I said, hi, shiny muscles. Wrong. You working hard in that gym.
I'm trying. I'm about to work out in a few minutes. See, that's my little at-home setup here.
So disciplined. I love it, Scorpio.
I'm trying. What's going on? Trying to stay, youthful and healthy. Most importantly.
Smart
What
man.
up, chat? How y'all feeling? Happy? What's today? Thursday?
Yep.
Happy
Better
Thursday.
now that you're here and giving us a sports report sponsored by.
So sweet. By Nationwide Bus Charter. Shout out to Nick and shout out to Isabella. They'll take your teams everywhere that y'all need to go, especially now. Sports season is coming back up and the big football season is coming back up. And your team is going to need to get to those 7-on-7s and to those games. Hit up Nationwide Bus Charter and they will get you where you need to go. Speaking of which, let's get into the sports report. Pardon me, chat. I go black, but screen goes black when I do the sports report because I got my notes. So with that being said, let's get to the sports report. I got some good news. NBA action, NBA news, actually. So the NBA has voted to approve their 2 expansion teams. Right now, the NBA currently has 30 teams. They were in talks and voted to expand it to 32 teams by adding a team to Las Vegas and a team to Seattle. And the NBA has approved that. So now we will have 2 extra NBA teams, one in Vegas and one in Seattle. 2 big markets. That's going to be a good thing for the NBA. Good thing for those true basketball and sports fans in general.
So they're going to have new teams?
Yeah, 2 new teams. One in Vegas, like kind of when they did the WNBA, they expanded the team. So now they're going to have a new, Vegas is going to have its own basketball team. And then Seattle is getting a basketball team back. Remember back in the days in the Sean Kemp, Gary Payton days, they had a team, but that team is now OKC. They moved to Oklahoma City.
Was it the Supersonics?
Yep, Seattle Supersonics. Yep, Kevin Durant was actually on that team.
I have friends on that team.
Yep, and now they moved to OKC. So now they know what the kids know now as Oklahoma City Thunder.
Got you.
But,
this is exciting.
Yeah, so now Seattle's going to have a team back. Vegas is going to have a team, which I'm excited about because I'm in Vegas a lot. But now Vegas is like a real up-and-coming city sports-wise because now they already had a WNBA team. They had a hockey team of all things. They're getting a baseball team. Now they're getting a basketball team, and of course, we know they got the Raiders that moved there, so they have a football team. So now they have all sports in Vegas. So everything that you need is there. That's gonna be good, and it's a huge market. So
Your boy is
that's
here.
gonna be fire. Who, Keith?
Yep.
All right, tell him. Give me 1 second, Keith. I'm gonna tap in. I got some other.
He's here, Ron. So, hi, Keith.
How you
Ron
doing?
What up, my guy? Give me 1 second. Let me finish up this report. I'm gonna blow through it real quick. Pause, and then I got you. All right.
For sure. Take your time.
All right, cool. Let's get to some other news real quick. Speaking of that that NBA expansion team, Jonesy, Magic Johnson, he's actively pursuing to be a majority owner of that team. So, Magic is about his money. So Magic wants to be a majority owner. So he's pursuing that. So shout out to Magic Johnson. Shout out to the NBA for doing that.
Wait a minute. Not so fast.
Why? What happened?
Do we need old Magic hands in the mix over here? Or is it time
Magic
for
is good for
young,
business.
Is it time for some new young recruiting blood? Remember what happened when he bought WBLS?
I mean, well, listen, if they'll take my little $5,000 and let me get my little stake in it, I'll put my 5,000 up and give me a little piece of it. I'll take it.
Well, I'm about to have $1 million because I'm selling the Wendy files.
Okay, that's what's up. So let's put some of it towards the Vegas basketball team, be minority owners.
And if he'll have us, then he can be a part of it. Okay.
Yes.
It is.
All right. Real quick, baseball yesterday, opening day was yesterday. Shout out to the Yankees. They beat the Giants, San Francisco Giants 7-0. The Mets open up tonight against the Pirates, and the Phillies open up against the Rangers. And it's some NBA action yesterday. The Sixers beat the Bulls 157-137. However, Nets fell to the Warriors 109-106. The Knicks play tonight against the Hornets. And without further ado, you see we got my guy in the house. My guy Keith Tsunami Cologne is in the building. Our own. What up, man? What up? How's it going, bro?
Everything good. Can't complain.
This is exciting. We finally get to see you. They finally get to see him.
Yeah, they get to see him, man. The champ is here. The champ is here. So, good morning, first of all. Everybody out there that don't know, this is Keith Tsunami Cologne, pro fighter. We had him first on Jonesy in the Morning first, and he came up, and he's been doing this thing ever since. I've been an honorary member of the camp, thanks to y'all, man. I've been following him around, promoting him, and that's my guy. They like family now. So he's here with Jonesy, and he here for a good reason. Tell him what you got going on, Keith.
April 10th, got a fight back at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Time to put on another great performance, put on another great show.
Good for you.
What's your current record? Let him know.
Yeah, I'm currently 9-0 with 9 knockouts. I'm on a
Say
knockout.
that again? Hold on. 9-0 with what?
9-0 with 9 knockouts.
So he knocked out everybody that he's went up against so far. Tell him a little bit about your work regimen, Keith. I know, I know you work hard. Tell him how you get to 9-0 with 9 knockouts.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. It's constantly training hard each and every day, just pushing myself to be better and better. The sky's the limit. I'm only going to put out, or I'm only going to get out of it what I put in. So that's the mentality. Work sometimes two times, 3 times a day, on top of everything else that we got going on, in life.
I have a question. Did you not tell the people that on top of all of that 2 times a day, sometimes 3 training, that you still go to school?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I still go to school. I'm going to finish up real soon, bro. Don't worry, I got it. I'm going to take care of it.
But it's like the fact that's such mental fortitude.
Yeah. Right.
And discipline and structure. Say hi to your dad. Hey, Dad. Hey.
What up, Big K?
Does it do you ever come across a moment where you wonder, is this going to be the rest of my life? Like, am I ever going to be able to break character and have fun? Or have you not had that yet?
I feel like for me, this is what I learned. I feel like I'm wise for my age, and I understand a lot of things. And I feel like a lot of people, they try to do that. They try to not break character, and they try to just be disciplined. But at the same time, you gotta understand is like those type people, they fall off. If you want longevity, you gotta have balance. You gotta be able to have your fun and also lock in. You gotta be able to Like that's really the only way to lock in is if you able to pull back. So when you come back, all right, I got room for improvement. I got this, I got that. But if you constantly want to go, you just gonna eventually, like, you ain't gonna never peak. You just gonna and then fall down, and you ain't gonna never reach your full potential. So my mentality is just like, you gotta have balance. This is life, it's only what I make it. Um, I got my family with me. Make the most of every opportunity. Have fun along the way, and yeah, that's how I see it.
Yeah. I'm
Is it
sorry. I'm reading some of these comments, man. Y'all
yeah.
need to stop it. Tell the people how old you are, just in case there's some old cougars out there that's making these comments.
Yeah, I'm 23 years old.
He's 23 years old,
He's your
y'all. So
he's your son's age,
stop
man.
telling him you're gonna knock him. He could knock you down and all that.
And I'll let it stay there because I wanted y'all to say that. So do you say it's a 25 fun and 75% work balance, or
Yeah, I really feel like I really want to say 60-40. I really feel like that's how it is, 60-40. You shouldn't put no cap on the fun, because that's what's going to allow
I
you to
agree.
keep on doing it. Like, if it's a saying in boxing. Once I stop having fun, that's when I'm gonna stop. That's the actual saying in boxing. Once I stop having fun, that's when I'm gonna stop. And I really feel like that's true because it's such a hard sport as it is. As fighters, we can't make it harder for ourselves. So if if you want to go out, you want to go drink, and you want to do you, that's you. My fun may look a little different. Your fun may look a little different. You just gotta do whatever. Other people, it varies. So
Okay, let me ask you a question. It's a kind of a two-part question. I know obviously your aspirations and your goal is to be champ, correct?
right.
Um, First of all, why you? And what is your why to why you're doing this at all? Why did you choose this? And why you? Why do you deserve to be champ? Or why do you feel that you will be champ one day?
All right, so I'm gonna kind of start out with the second question first, right? So, um, like, why did I start off? I'm gonna be honest. I ain't start off in the beginning. I ain't want to be a world champion. I ain't necessarily care for the glitz, the glamour. I came in like, I'm from North New Jersey. It's a rough, rugged environment. The way how I grew up, my parents, they instilled discipline in me. So I always had like a fighter's mentality, a fighter's attitude. So when I started to learn how to fight, it just egged that part of me on, and it just got bigger. I'm like, dang, I like how the coach taught me how to do this, and I was able to do it. And then I did something, somebody thought, and I slipped it. Like, oh, I didn't even know I could do that. So just the fighting aspect, that's what grew on me. I mean, that's what it was for me. Over time, what grew on me was the sport of boxing. You know,
Right.
the 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 ins and outs, the glitz and glamour, the world titles, the being ranked high and this and that. That's what grew on me over time. Um, so yes, now that's the goal. That's the goal, to be great. However, the original purpose for me, it ain't have anything to do with the sport. It was just pure fighting. Just learning how to fight. That's it. Um,
Nice.
and why me? The reason why I say, me is because I'm a big representation of a lot of people. I represent North, I represent Puerto Rico, and they support me 110%. I feel like, well, I know that, when it's my time to shine, they gonna be there every step of the way, and they pushing hard for me.
That's a
and
fact.
they absolutely are. Can I jump in and ask a question?
Of course.
What do you do when you feel like you're getting an unfair call, or have you not gotten any unfair calls and you think it's because your status is so high that you get a little favor
Unfair call in a ring or
in the
in?
ring from the ref?
Oh, okay. If it's from the ref, and I feel like, you know he's being a little biased, I just simply, like, I let him know. I tell him, like, I mean, I don't care, because at the end of the day, like, yo, do your job. Because if I'm not doing my job, then you'll tell me, So I'll tell him, yo, the ref, like, come on, like, he holding me, like, fix
Yeah.
that. Tell him stop holding me, or this and that, like, I ain't holding, or if a guy holding me and the ref saying that I'm holding, I'm like, ref, he holding. tell him let me go. But if it's more so like the judges talking about like who's the winner and who's the loser, I'm gonna be honest, that right there I don't care about because it used to get to me in the past, but at the end of the day, as a fighter, you know when you win, you know when you lose. You also understand that boxing is literally based off of perspectives. 3, 4 people and what they see.
But they saw,
So
yeah.
you could be on this side, you can see something, this side you see something, but I'm in the middle of the ring, so it's all based upon perspectives, and everybody got a different point of view and they see things differently. I'm not mad at that. So as long as I know in my heart, like, look, man, I know what I did, or and if it was a close fight and he got the upper hand, hey, he was the better man that day. You got to take it how it come. But at the same time, perspectives, I don't get too deep into it because everybody got one.
Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah, how
For
does it
those
feel
of
to
you,
you? Go ahead,
wait,
go
for
ahead,
those of
Jonesy.
you just joining us, we're talking to Keith Cologne. He's fighting on April 10th at
At
the
the Prudential Center.
I know.
Keith, how does it feel to you? Because this is still at 9-0 in your career. It's still relatively early in your career, but how does it feel to have such a big following so early?
It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to be backed by so many people, to be trusted. You know, just that aspect of it, it means a lot because when you go into a fight, when you go into, war, so to say, the best feeling is to know, like, yeah, I got this whole arena here rooting for me. I feel like that's really the best feeling, and it's a true advantage.
Yeah. And man, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been to quite a few of his fights now. One thing I admire about you, bro, and I'm telling you, man, you like my nephew now. But one thing I admire about him, Jonesy, after all his fights, every fight that I've been to, he comes into the crowd to his section of people that like are there for him, and he's greeting the people, taking pictures with the
Yeah.
people, talking to the people. It's like he come and sit with us after his fight. He just got out the ring fighting for his life, and he comes into the stands every single time. I think that's different because a lot of fighters won't do that. They think they're too big or whatever, but he
Right,
comes
right.
out and actually does that. And that's something that's different to me that I think is real dope.
I'm
Appreciate
glad,
that.
and I'm especially grateful that you didn't come out when that dude stole Ron's coat, because you straight out the ring might
Yeah,
put hands
nah,
on
that's
that.
Yeah.
when that whole thing went down, we was actually in the back, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
no, they wasn't even
when
around.
I
It was
seen him,
crazy.
Ron, I'm like, dang, who is this? Because this all my people's right here, like,
Yeah.
I'm like, but
Well, I
I
mean,
don't, yeah, that
we
that was
won't dwell on
like,
that. What's important that we got it back. I got it back.
yeah,
That's all.
that right
I
there
handled my
was
business and got it back. So we
The Far
good.
Rock way.
Hey man, and that's what I got behind Keith, man. My whole hood in Far Rock is behind Keith. So, and I need everybody in here. If you're not doing anything, as a matter of fact, if you are doing something, April 10th, man, put that aside. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Come to the
fact.
Prudential Center, watch him fight. It's gonna be one of those things. Like I'm sure y'all heard of Shakur Stevenson, also from Newark, a Newark native, right? Once he got big, now I'm sure everybody would love to see Shakur fight and have him come to the fight. I'm telling you that Keith is the next big thing in boxing, period. Not just out of Newark, because he represents Newark, but he is the next big thing. That is not the reason that I'm part of his camp, following him, promoting him. I just
No,
think he's a great young man. I think I see his future. They became like family to me, him and his dad. They anything they need, they can get from me. But I'm telling y'all, it's a good feeling to watch somebody early in their career reach the greatness that they achieve. And I'm telling you that he's gonna do it. So come to the Prudential Center April 10th. Watch him fight. There's other fights going on that day too, but come and have a night of boxing and witness it in person so you can see what I'm talking about. And I promise you, you're gonna want to go see him fight every time after that. Keith, tell them how they can get tickets to your fight.
Yeah, anybody interested in tickets, you could call 973-388-9080. I'm saying it again, 973-388-9080. Yeah, and the tickets will get delivered to you, it's just that simple.
It's that simple. And if y'all still have any trouble, y'all can always hit me on my page and I'll connect you with who you need to get those tickets. But I need y'all to be in the building. Let me know y'all coming. I'm gonna be there for sure. So let me know y'all coming and I'll pull up on y'all while y'all there as well. Keep one last thing, bro. What's your prediction for that night?
Oh yeah,
Another knockout?
yeah, for sure. Another knockout. I feel like this one gonna be a clean. Again, depending on how many chances my opponent willing to take, but I feel like I'm gonna get a clean like right hand knockout, right
That's
on the chin.
you hear that right hand knockout.
Yeah.
I got one question.
Yes.
No, I didn't get in the gym with him yet. I've been ducking him, but I'm gonna go.
No. You stand clear. I need you here. I was gonna ask your opinion of Egypt, Chris, getting in the ring, and even though she lost that, what do you think she needs to do if she's gonna take this seriously? What would be her next steps?
Well, I'm gonna say anybody getting in the ring, I got nothing but respect for them at any level, because some people they don't really realize that this sport right here is really dangerous. Like it's really, really, really dangerous. It's a lot of fighters that you see, they talk just like me at my age, but 10 years from now, 15 years from now, they can't even have a regular conversation without spitting and without really articulating their words. So when I say this sport is very dangerous, it is very dangerous, and I respect anybody, no matter the outcome, win, lose, or draw. They get in the ring, I respect them. The best advice that I give to her is to surround yourself around people that's better than you. Surround yourself around great coaches. And that right there alone would just keep, bettering the skills and keep you more disciplined. As long as you got people that surround you, that I ain't gotta say they gotta be the greatest, they gotta be number one pound for pound. As long as they're a little bit better than you, that's gonna be the push and your motivation to want to continue to be great. And as long as you got great coaches and great people around you, they gonna want to do what's in your best interest. They're not gonna allow you to get in the ring if you're not ready to get in the ring yet. So that's what I say.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
And like
you
this,
for saying that. Thank
yeah, like
you
they
for
say,
saying that.
what do they say, Keith? You don't play boxing. You play other
Yeah,
sports, but you don't play boxing.
exactly, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I appreciate you from coming on, my guy. This is now a home for you
I
as well.
appreciate you
Jonesy's
guys
here on
also.
YouTube. And of course, I'm sure I'll speak for you, Jonesy, if you don't mind, but she'll have you on here anytime you need any fights you have, your family, bro. So
I
They
come
have a
on
appreciate you
here
guys
question.
and
always.
There's a question.
yeah, so some of them have questions. That's a good idea, Jonesy. Maybe set up to
Which
ask a few questions.
What was your
what
most difficult fight thus far?
my most difficult fight this far, I'll say my last fight. My last fight was my most difficult fight because he was he was just trying to make my life hard, just with the constant holding, the moving around the ring. When you got a fighter, when you fighting somebody that's not really trying to win, but just in there solely to make your life difficult, it's annoying.
Huh?
And that's with anything in life.
Did you assess that early on, or did you look back at the film later and say, he knew he couldn't win? He was just trying to give me a hard time.
No, I kind of not early on. I figured that out throughout the rounds, but at the same time, it's hard to come to that conclusion when you in the middle of the fight. It's hard to come to that conclusion when in your head you ready to break somebody, and I'm gonna assume that he gonna want to do the same thing to me, but he really don't. He's just trying to make my life difficult. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So it could be a little difficult trying to like come to that conclusion, but that's why you just gotta stick to the game plan and just keep working at whatever the game plan is.
They asked about Clarissa Shields.
Or,
Do you have anything to say to her? Do you think she's becoming, well, I'm adding on. Do you think she's becoming too Muhammad Ali-ish? Or what do you have?
what I would say is this, right? A lot of boxing, like a lot of like pure boxing fans, they gonna appreciate Clarissa Shields when she's not fighting anymore. Right now she's head. They gonna pop it. They gonna say this. They gonna say that. Oh, she should do this. She should do that. But they gonna appreciate her when she's not in the fighting scenes anymore. However, as not a boxing fan, just as a regular person, you may some people may attack a character. They may say this. They may say that. Me, you feel me? How I look at it, I ain't nobody to judge. However she want to take a career, twist and turn it. I just hope it work out for the best for her. And look, she's at the top. She's one of the top at her game. So she really has the full control. And I just hope that people around her, really tell her that, because it could literally go. If you want to be a superstar, you can make that happen. If you want to be a reality TV star, you can make that happen. You know, it's really all up to her.
What do you think about Mayweather and who he's fighting? Who he's got a fight coming up?
He's fighting Mike Tyson next,
Okay,
and then Manny Pacquiao.
comments, question. The Pacquiao is more realistic to me. When I saw Mike throw that fight, I'm like, he's on the tape. How about him and Pacquiao? What you think, Keith?
All right, so a lot of people ask me about this, and I say, you know, at this point in you know, Pacquiao career, Mayweather career, what people fail to realize is they making easy money. You know, like these is millions of dollars that, you know, the money that they seeing now is they was not making, you know, in the early part of their career. So right now they just making easy money. So it's, you know, some people say, oh, they going broke, they going this, they going that. I'll do it too if I could make X amount of millions in like 30 minutes, you know.
That's a
Okay.
fact.
So
Would
I'm
you
not,
ever have a conversation with an opponent at some point, maybe later on in life, right? Say this is you and you're trying to make some easy money. Would you have a conversation with your opponent and say, look, you know this is about easy money, right? Don't kill me. Like, let's not kill each other.
oh no. I can't say that because the only way how the only reason why I would say that is if I got like genuine love and respect for somebody. You know, if I'm going in there and I'm fighting somebody that I never planned on fighting before, but the fans want to see, is like, yo, let's go out there. We fight all the time in the ring. We spar all the time. Let's go out there, put on a show, and grab this check. You know, other than that though, is like, you know, this is the hurt business. You know, there's no reason to be funny.
Don't jump up. One last question. It's
Yeah.
no secret that the news headlines are talking about Tommy Hearns and how his kids allegedly are not maybe treating him the best and have taken control of his money and doing things with it. How does that not become you? And what would you say if you had some moments with him to say? What would you tell him?
How that won't become me, it's not going to become, you know, that's not going to be me, you know, and it's sad that it's him because he is a legend in this sport. But I'm not, like, this is not something that I'm going to be doing for 20, 30 years. You know, this is boxing. You know, boxers have short careers. You know, people know me for boxing, but I'm also, you know, doing other things and other aspects to grow my life. You know, so once I become a world title, and once I become a world champion in boxing, I'm gonna become a world champion in like 3 other things at the same time. Whether that's having 3 houses
Oh
in
yeah.
real estate, having a laundromat over here, uh, becoming something in trading. You know, so
Yeah.
it's just, you know, people just see me in this world, but I live in 4 other different worlds. You know, I'm also in school. I'm not, like I said, I'm a little bit more wiser than the average person my age. So that's how, you know, that's how I just
That won't be you.
skip those,
Nah,
yeah,
that's
just
that.
skip those mishaps.
That's
And if
that
you had a
psychology
chance,
major.
and
Exactly.
if you had a chance to talk to Tommy Hearns privately of his kids, what would you say today?
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like right now it's too late. You know, it's too late. I just feel like the best thing I tell him is like, look, you know, you're a grown man, you know, you lived a great life. Just be grateful for what you have and just appreciate everything.
How do you say that?
Because it's nothing, you know, if somebody already got your money, it's like, you
Yeah.
know, so it's like just be
Yeah.
grateful for what you have. Like, you know, you're a superstar. You could go out there and make more money, right? You could go out there, go on a talk show and give knowledge to kids and get 5,000, 10,000. Start from there. You know, you ain't the money that you already lost. Give it to them. Leave it. Start fresh. You know, you still Tommy Hearns. You still have story. You still have knowledge. You still have a boxing education. All of those things nobody could take from you. You could keep building that to keep furthering your legacy. Uh, you could partner with Floyd Mayweather and Mike Tyson and create a boxing academy. You could come back to the youth where you from and tell them how, you know, you was one of the all-time great amateur boxers and what led you to be successful as a young man to a world champ. You know, this is how those is ways that he can keep
Just
building.
found another purpose. Yeah.
Exactly.
Another gift of yours, young man. Looking
Yeah.
ahead, telling the legends how to pivot. I applaud you. I'm so glad I knew
Yep.
you when I'll be there on the 10th. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to turn you down on your request for me to sing the national anthem this time.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we'll-
Okay. That's okay.
Jonesy, can we get the phone number out there one more time, or maybe can we pin it or something like that?
Yes.
So
Yes,
anybody
let's
that want to
pin
get
it.
tickets,
973-388-9080.
and that is April 10th at the Prudential Center. Make sure y'all there. I hope to see a lot of y'all there. Of course, I'll be there front and
I'll
center.
be there.
So
I'm coming.
I
make sure y'all
appreciate you
pull up.
guys so much.
Keith, I'll see you soon, bro.
Come
And
on.
Take care.
I know, you know, I know I've been ducking that workout, man, but I'll get out there right after your camp is over.
Do
We
tell.
got much more, man. We got much more.
I'm supposed to, so I'm
It's
supposed to go out there and spend a day in his life and a day of the life of him, so I could see what he goes through, what a boxer goes through. Because a lot of us are always so critical of boxers and people that do sports in general. We're quick to say somebody's garbage just because they're the B side of the card or whatever, but we don't know what they really go through to prepare to be where they are. So I'm actually personally want to go spend a day with him from rise to to
Make sure
finish
you
to
document.
make sure we
Make sure you document it. That's all I know.
Yeah, we are. That's why I'm trying to get ready. So I got to get ready for him.
For sure.
All right.
Thank you,
All right,
Keith.
Keith. Take it
Thank
easy,
you
bro.
so much. I appreciate you guys.
I appreciate you for coming
your
on,
dad
man.
my love.
Always.
I will. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our very own Keith Cologne. Jonesy, thank you again for always
Great interview,
supporting
sir.
and having him on. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I love being
appreciate
on autopilot with you.
it. Nah, that's my guy. And I'm telling y'all, man, he's one of them ones. He trust me, you're gonna hear his name more and more as time goes on. He's gonna be a
People
household
enjoy him.
name. And
You know
you're gonna
what?
remember. I remember him from being Jonesy had him on from the beginning, and he's gonna be a mega star. And as you can hear, not only the physical talent, but he already has the foundation and the mentality to become that and to handle becoming that also. Because some people can become it, but they can't handle it once they get there. He has a team around him. His dad is wonderful, man. It has him grounded, and as y'all can hear, he's prepared for it.
I never hear you talk about the mom. Are the mom and the dad together? Psych, I'm being
Yeah,
messy.
his mom is around. He has a whole village. His mom is definitely very much in the picture. His mom is there. I just interact with his dad more.
I said, is she with the dad? That's why I said I'm being messy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get into their business like that.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get in.
I don't know, but I just know that he has everybody around him. So on that note, I'm out of here.
Ron, before you leave,
all right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Ron, before you leave, if you can make sure he can't hear me, can he? No. I want to make sure if you can reach out to him, make sure if he has a flyer or something to get it to us so that we can promote it. I was trying to tell him that in private.
I'll text him. Dudes don't never want to get in messy mess. And the ones that do don't need to be in messy mess. Ron, Giddy said if you could get us a flyer that we can post daily until the fight, that'll be good. Thanks. Ron has stepped into his own child. Thank you, Dr. Owens. Thank you, everybody donating for lunch, the lunch fund. The show's ending a little early today because mother got things to do. Yeah, he's very knowledgeable. Hey, Eric. Hey, LaShawn, I saw you slide to the left, slide to the right, and try to make an introduction for your daughter. Alain, good morning. Hi, Nandy. Hi, Drama Hawk. Mama Flip is in here. Wait, did you say check my text? I think she said to check my text. I think she said kiss my grits. Oh, she wanted to know if Wendy and her family come after the files as intelligence properties, especially since you said you didn't know how you got the files, just in case. Speak to your lawyer. She's a celebrity, still alive. Oh, no, child, please. That's what, once they put it out there for public consumption, if we sat there and recorded, that's my property now. Once it's out, it's out. But thank you for always thinking. Thank you. Like I said, I'll sell it back to the family. We ain't got to be at war. Either you going to buy it or somebody else going to buy it. At the end of the day, I'm getting paid. Yeah, he got out of that. Ron P got up and out of that. He was like, the whole family's around. That's all I know. That's all I know. I I don't know if they're getting along. I don't know if they back together. I don't know. All I know is everybody's there, Jonesy. So Jet Black Straight, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some Jonesy in it before you do that. Let's look at The Price is Right. Who knew? I love everybody got a story to motherfucking tell. Because back in the 80s and the 70s, when you saw the Barker Babes, right? You thought all was well in the world. Price is Right is coming on, what was it, 8 o'clock on Channel 2, 8 p.m.? You thought all was right in the world. Now we find out years later, like we finding out about Robert and Brandy, that all was not shits and giggles. Let's take a listen to the Barker Beauties as they reconnect.
Janice, she was there 29 years.
Janice.
Me, 10 years. It was so hurtful to let go so abruptly, without cause, without a goodbye. That was the most cowardly thing Mr. Bob Barker, I think, has ever done in his life. Janice, she was there.
Now go to the next clip. There's a meeting in the ladies' room, if you will. Claudia Jordan, you guys know from Conversations with Queens on Fox Soul. And she was briefly on, what's the hip hop Atlanta, what the fuck? With all the housewives, I think. She was on there briefly and she dabbled in radio, but she was a Barker babe too. And she actually was brought in to replace that woman. Look at old ass Bob Barker.
One of the best things about being a celebrity is you can give people excitement and make a moment special, you know? And I miss that. Oh yeah, we gotta stop. I'm gonna go into the fucking ugly cry. I hate that man. That's one of the best things.
There's a third clip. Did I send it to you? I think I sent it to you.
You sent me the two. There's a third?
Yeah, with Claudia Jordan. How did I send it to you? I might have sent it to your phone or your email. But in the meantime, while you pull that up, and those girls got together and were like, Claudia said,
Bluetooth connected.
One time she was on the side, on the mirror at the side of the stage, the last look mirror, putting her stuff together. And Bob Barker, this is what she said, came behind her and grabbed one of her, no, was it Bob Barker or was it the producer? It was the alleged sleazeball producer, not Bob Barker, the producer, grabbed her ass and was like, nice ass. They said a lot of that was going on. That he had them, one of the Barker babes said, I sucked his dick for so many years. What'd she say? I sucked his dick for so many years. He owes me a proper goodbye, or it was. Who knew the price was that right? Who knew that coming on down meant a whole different thing? Hold on. Oh, thank you, LaShawn. Thank you, boo. I'm on this Hot 97 group chat that just keeps buzzing and buzzing and buzzing because no one's on it at the same time. So as people wake up, and it's like the Hot 97 crew from the very first, from at least Dre on down, we kind of cut it off after a certain year. We don't let the newbies come in. I think the newest one we've let come in, the youngest one we've let come in was Cypher Sounds. And after that, nobody else. There's nobody else in this chat. But anyway.
Okay, I don't see a third one, and I'm trying to search. And who do you say was Claudia?
Claudia Jordan. It might be on I don't know what the name of the series is going to be, but they're sending out trailers. And this is a meeting of Claudia Jordan, the black woman that she replaced, and Claudia said, I've loved you a long time, and now I'm loving you in person now. And she goes, you replaced me. And she goes, I could never replace you. But Claudia Jordan was brought in as a replacement, and she's just validating all the pain. Imagine your job is to smile all day, right? Smiling all day. And you going through all of that shit. You don't get to have resting bitch. Somebody just shoved their cock down your throat right before you was doing your last looks, and you got to come out and smile like it's okay. And then they just fire you like it. I'm so glad everybody's talking. I'm so glad everybody's talking now. But you know what? Let me applaud me. I'm going to take credit for everybody talking. That wasn't me. I'm going to applaud myself because I feel like I'm the one that kicked open the vault. I made it sexy to talk. Before me, everybody was an Angie Martinez vault. Nobody was talking. Nobody was sharing secrets. We were beholden to our peers and keeping their secrets in hopes, I think, in hopes of staying in favor with them, always being able to have access to them, always being able to get tickets, always being able to get pictures with them or your kids invited to their kids' parties. And now, all my peers are waking up and seeing that time has passed on. They ain't circle back for you. You ain't get that invitation to the wedding or the second wedding or the baby shower or the divorce. You ain't get what you thought you was going to get, and now you want to talk. So applaud me for doing it first without all those things. My work is never done. All right, so in the meantime, I would like to, right now, take a moment. I'm going to go in my chat. It's always been saying, Barker, listen. So I reached out to Claudia last night, strangely enough, but not for this, for Pink Champs. So we'll see what she says. That Kathy Bradley was hoot. Seeing her on Accidentally Informed podcast, you got to watch. They have a 2-part docu on each channel, and the Barker Babes are telling all I have behind the scenes. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking at. That's what keeps coming to my phone. I wonder if it's because I'm in documentary a rabbit hole, and now all this shit is coming to me. I'm telling you, all the docs are popping up on my YouTube, on my Netflix, and on my Instagram feed now. Yeah, have your pet spayed and neutered. Nigga, they should have neutered you and spayed your ass. You old decrepit son of a bitch. Yeah, but you know what else? Oh, my God. Maya, okay. Who's my booker? Tracy, are you still helping me book? I don't have an official booker. I just be asking y'all to DM them and say it's for Jonesy in the morning. They know. They know. And see what they say. We don't beg people, but you either come talk or we're going to talk about you. And then you're going to hear about it.
He called her into his dressing room, and they had the screaming fight of all time.
He went off. The shit hit the fan. Oh, my God.
The whole set was dead silent, listening. And Diane comes out of Bob's dressing room and goes up the stairs. And Bob's assistant is running after her saying, Diane, you've got to apologize to Bob. And Diane turns around at the top of the stairs. It's like the scene from Romeo and Juliet. And she's standing at the top of the stairs, and the whole set, dead silent, is watching. And Diane says, I have sucked his too many times to start kissing his ass now. He called.
That's the part. That's not the part with Claudia and them, but that's a good part. And what in the water bugs attacking? What we gonna do? You might have to bring a can of some spray. And I don't care who got allergies. That is crazy. A water bug want to hear what Jonesy got to say. Yep. Right. And all the ladies at home watching thinking he's such an honorable man. He's a dirty dog. A lot of them are. A lot of them are. And they're producers. It'd be the producers that aren't helping the women. That's why, say what you want. All right, I need a break. Not really. I'm just going to get something to drink. Not alcohol, because I got too long of a day. But, and why'd I have to say all of that? Because, you know, you probably do too much alcoholing. And that's why, say what you want to say about Gene Deal knows and Gene Deal be telling the truth. I'm not necessarily challenging what Gene Deal be having to say, but I am going to challenge the fact that you're saying, and you said nothing to stop or to fucking help. So I think that's what's pissing me off with a lot of these podcasters, because everybody wants the story, and they got the source, but do you ever stop to question the source as to what the fuck was wrong with your phone, nigga? Or years later, did you even circle back and apologize for not doing nothing or not doing more? I don't like that. You don't get a pass. You sat there and let him fuck me up. One day. Well, I can't even say I was treated poorly. I wasn't treated poorly. I just witnessed, and I'll never tell you who, because this is the one I'll never share. But I witnessed the handlers and was like, hold on. I need this banana. Get out of your dirty gutters. The morning after, I noticed the handlers and how they behaved. And it's like, they really don't hold this guy accountable. They just handling shit. And not for nothing, I could have been in here recording. That was before I started recording. But I could have been in there recording, taping, all the things. But I guess if that's your position, right? You got to be true to that game. But now the game has changed a little, because now it's storytelling time. So don't expect to not be fucking questioned and checked. That's all I'm saying. Because those days of no accountability being held clearly are over. Oh my goodness, Giddy. The water came yesterday.
So you got it finally, huh?
The water came and I couldn't lift the bottles.
Oh my goodness. Wait, don't you isn't your thing underneath?
Yeah, but you gotta bring it in the house.
Oh. That's when you go, Che.
He wasn't here. He was at school. Wait, what is this? You get it when I get it. You get it when I get it. He was at school. They left it outside, and I tried to lift one. Y'all know the water bottles, the big. Y'all probably have already had these in your houses. You know, I live in the Stone Age, and I tried to lift it, right, because it has a handle on the side. And when I lifted it, I was too deep into the commit of the lifting that I couldn't put it back down without it probably cracking for me dropping it. So I left the other one outside, but I brought that one in, and he came in, set it up, and I tasted it. It's really the best tasting water. It really does make a difference.
I'm gonna get you some water from the spring, and
Look
I want
at
you to
you.
What? I'm
You
in a
in your
different.
backyard?
No, I'm on the couch today. I got tired of sitting at the table.
Oh, I need my glasses. I thought that was a mountain behind you.
No.
And it looked like sunny skies. Everybody wants them. Was not ready for the comment. Which comment? Barker was getting some head, Oh, gosh. Yup, because it's the second hey that matters. Hey, boo, hey. You remember that. So listen. Dirty Rotten Scandals. That's the name of the show. The Price is Right. Thank you, Sherelle. Thank you, Sherelle. Yeah, Cypher's the last one of the bunch that we allowed into this Hot 97 chat. We even have reunions, and we cut off the year of reunions. That was my idea. Because I said, no, Star and Papa can't come. But when we do, if me and him do ever reunite, that would be like the second coming of Wendy.
Do you see the breaking news from Cassandra on the chat?
No, where? Wait, I'm still. Oh. Listen, the people in here have endured. Yesterday was one of the worst hair days I've had in a minute. So this is my hair girl, people, Cassandra. She's also Peppa's best friend and Peppa's hair girl. She's been on the set of Elsbeth for the last year and maybe 2 years, and I can never get to her. And now my hair is damaged as a result. Me letting somebody else do the real processing and not just ponytailing. It's fucked up. It's thin. It's broken. So now she is going to be free. So that means she can give back to thee. Thank you, Cassandra, for sharing that. And thank you for listening. And welcome to A Free Life again. She's on set. She has to leave. She has to leave her house like 3:30 in the morning. Giddy, she lives up probably near you, and has to be all the way down in like Greenpoint by like 5. And she's there sometimes until like 9 at night. So she has no free time ever to do dry cleaner runs, grocery shopping, you know. Oh, the trailer's, hey, trailer, how you trailing? Well, listen to this. The Wendy Files.
12 is number 4 on the Billboard charts. Tina Marie's number 8. Prince is number 7. Mario Winans is still number 9. He's still up there in the top 10. Petey Pablo even is in the top 10 at number 10. Alicia Keys' album's been out since forever, and she's still number 20. In other words, still doing good. Outkast's album came out a month of Sundays ago. Number 13 on the charts. Jay-Z's Black album been out since when? Long time. Number 29 on the charts. Beyonce's album been out for a long time. She's number 37 on the charts. Hell, Kimberly Locke is even number 39 from American Idol. Janet's down there living next to Jaquan. Jaquan is number 48 and Janet's number 42 on the charts. So Demita Joe is a flop? Where are you, Janet fans? Record buying public? What happened? You let your girl down in a big way. What is there to do now? Except for marry. Oh, by the way, she cracked gold. Janet has sold 743,000 copies. Is that U.S. sales or world? That's got to be just U.S. sales. Yeah. In the U.S. alone. See? That's why overseas they love those Jacksons so much. Michael's like a superhero over there. You know what I mean? I bet you she went platinum over, in Europe. Right here in her own homeland, she's crawling out of gold, struggling to get the platinum. Damn.
Wendy, man.
We had that for me.
And then, so if it's 2004, when did Nipplegate take place? I can't keep up with the years. Because that might explain the desperation of the choreography. Right? Right? We all miss her. We all miss her, but this is the closest you're going to get. And I'm putting them up for sales. They're called the Wendy Files. Tell a friend. Bidding starts at 1.5. I know it's 500,000 when we started, but I had to rethink some things. Namely, my retirement. I have a whole binder, a bindage. The bindage is real of the Wendy Files. And I'm serious. I will turn them over to the highest bidder, but I'm not taking less than $1 million because I know the value. And you ain't getting this. It was a Super Bowl malfunction. That's her Demeter Joe album didn't do well here in the States. Super Bowl Eagles versus... Oh, so did she put it out before the Super Bowl? Or... Because knowing that helps me create the story, put the pieces together. And you see how, if you can just withstand the period of time that your drama or your calamity is in, if you can just withstand, and this goes for you guys, us regular living people, right? This is why I say hang in there, because everything turns around. So all the people that was selling weed on the corners and now owning dispensaries, the hypocrites always come around. First, they stand in their whiteness and their hypocriteness. And then when they realize that they are the same as you, probably want the weed more, then they find and make a way. They use their whiteness to make it all legal, right? So let's put Janet's nipple on the table. It was all the horror. Oh my goodness, my children were watching. This is supposed to be an American show. And now, your kids have their own OnlyFans pages. And you're not even wondering what they're doing in that room for all those hours. Or you're giving them the ammunition for their ARs. Right? So all that shocked and your kids are on TV or nipple gating and dressing that way. Everything comes around. Everything changes. If that nipple gate shit happened right now, there'd be 14 different bra companies, 12 different breast surgeons trying to sponsor it. And that nipple is brought to you courtesy of Dr. Mendez. Want breast augmentation? Come talk about it. Dr. Mendez with an S. There's a difference in Mendez with an S and a Z. And I'm not going to say it, but there is. I'm so shady. Oh, God. Yeah, real talk. You can hang in there. Everything turns around. Everything turns around. The worst, the demonized, the most hated.
And Pac said he had a problem because Drake said, I'm not a homosexual, I'm bisexual. The Wendy Williams experience.
Most hated.
Ted.
All right.
Something's missing.
And now y'all can't get enough. Now it's, oh, we miss her. Oh, we want. Mm-hmm. Most hated, didn't appreciate it. Yep. And look, me and Wendy were getting lipo when the lipo price was the lipo price. Not these little $10,000 price tags. We were getting it when that shit was like a good $30,000, $35,000 with a good doctor. And Les Moonves, obsessed with damaging Janet Jackson's career. I want to hear the story behind that also. Let's do that. So let's go to Let's go to the Cannes Film Festival, 1997. You guys ready? Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff that the shirts hid. No, I mean $35,000, Lucy B. $35,000 for Lipo when me and Wendy was getting it done. And $10,000 for my lace front in when I have the black and white in the black and white what's that damn fur called? Chinchilla. That was an $11,000 lace front wig. $11,000. Because then they were cancer patients. Sorry, go ahead.
To say. In 1997, I was raped by Harvey Weinstein here at Cannes. I was 21 years old. This festival was his hunting ground. I want to make a prediction. Harvey Weinstein will never be welcomed here ever again. He will live in disgrace, shunned by a film community that once embraced him and covered up for his crimes. And even tonight, sitting among you, there are those who still have to be held accountable for their conduct against women, for a behavior that does not belong in this industry, does not belong in any industry or workplace. You know who you are, but most importantly, we know who you are. And we're not going to allow you to get away with it any longer.
The mere fact that that actually happened and they went out of their way to bury that shit all this time, the fact that we're seeing it means somebody's pissed off. Or again, like I said before, we're tired of keeping your secrets because you won. Your kids went to all the best schools. You got a very fine life. You retired young, living well. I held your secrets thinking that there was going to be something there for me. You forgot about me, but I didn't forget about this. You're going to jail tonight. You're going to jail. You're going to jail tonight. That's what it is. That is the core of all of this. Who's talking now? Now, scroll back real quick to, not you, Giddy. I never paid $11,000 for the lace front. Let me tell you how me and my friend Charisse got our record labels to do it. We were leaving for tour, and we figured if we can get them to pay for it by telling them they were saving money by not paying for a hairdresser, her airfare, her per diem, and her salary every day of the tour. We did the math. We showed them the difference in the price, and they cut those motherfucking checks with ease. And of course, later on, we circle back and say, well, we need someone to style the wigs. But at that point, we got our wigs. So, yeah, $11,000, the place was bits and pieces. Columbus Circle. You go in there and you see, was it Robert De Niro's wife? One of them little Italian men, Robert De Niro or Al Pacino, one of their wives. One of their wives was a black woman, I think, that had cancer. And they custom made cancer patients' wives. Because they custom made cancer patients' wigs if you had the money. So these were wealthy women, obviously. I don't know what women that couldn't afford to pay that. But they had a whole process. You drop it off to be washed and conditioned and styled. And you go and take it again. So yeah, she, even when I had it, wasn't paying no $11,000 for a lace front, but I still got it. This was at Cannes in 1997. Cannes, not Cannes, Cannes. Super Bowl was Sunday, February 1st, 2004. And Janice Demita Joe was released after. That was backlash. Les Moonves blocked promo on Viacom stations. That's why. And guess what? I bet you she should have thrown a party. This is why Janet needs to come on and just go ahead and let me be her sister or her cousin. Thank you, JT Moore. Ooh, JT connected those motherfucking dots real fast. Give me some JT Moore. That means, and look how Karma came back and got that bitch. He ain't been able to work since. He was allegedly cheating on his wife, what's her name, Julie Chen, for years. For years, they say he was doing the same thing Harvey Weinstein was doing, for years. And finally, they came out with the proof. They set his ass up. I remember that. And CBS didn't even care. They kicked that bitch off of Survivor, packed him up in an hour. An hour. He was gone. He was trying to negotiate his exit thing. They like, nah, you're not getting all of that. You're not getting what you want. Leave now before we tell. Les Moonves, yup. But says to me, he probably tried to do something to Janet. Remember, she was trying to be in the show business, movie, TV genre. I'm sure they came across the Jacksons. Who wouldn't want? And she probably refused to lay down with his wrinkled ass. Did you donate your hair to make lace front wigs? Wow, God bless you. You still donating? I do that. I'm just saying. What texture was it? What texture was it? Tell me. We all want to know. Yeah, that was horrible. You were Jackson and your Jacksonism couldn't even get you above and beyond that mess. Because when the white boys start white boying, ooh, child.
Missing?
In the bedroom?
In the where?
These old commercials. Listen.
The Wendy Williams Experience is on the radio. A special shout out to the Renegade Fox. A shout out to everybody listening at B&B Jewelers, also in Wayne. Hi, Dan. Hi, Eddie. So I guess you guys are Shrekking it this weekend? You going to see Shrek? I mean, neither. But that movie's doing very well. I think it came out last weekend. Or maybe it hasn't come out yet, but all the hoopla and everything. So, congratulations to Kwami. Just clap, and then I'll tell you why. He took the management job offer from Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. And the word is that he took the offer and is making a salary now of 4 times more than Bill. So Bill was making $250. Kwami's a millionaire. Congratulations, brother. You took the name first and last. Lord knows they're both so Negroidian. You took the whole, the whole light and curly thing. You threw all that crap out of the window. You broke down every stereotype and you were doing it to death. Congratulations, Kwami Jackson, for real. That's great. What are you, jealous, Dave?
No.
You're standing there like you're mad.
Because I was going to say, Mr. Cuban is a very, very wealthy man, yes.
Okay.
But he's a very...
right, Trump didn't want a black winner. That was so obvious and painful to watch.
Because he's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. And they did a nice piece on him on how he got started in sales with computers, et cetera, and how he bought the team, and how he overdoes their locker room. He gives them everything they want. Whatever they ask for, there's no negotiating. He gives them.
Good, because that's the kind of person that'll fire you on the spot because he laid it out for you so nice that you get fired. I like a boss like that.
He lays it out.
I like a boss like that. I need that in my life.
No, you didn't. You see, everything comes full circle. Everything comes full circle. She said, I like a boss like that. Nigga, no. We fiending for you because you wound up with a boss like that. Laid it all out for you. What did you do? You brought the Negroidian husband in there. All the white folks at Fox running and shuddering, hiding under their desks. That's what you did. They laid it out for you, gave you everything, more than you even knew to ask for. You even started asking to take Mondays and Fridays off. So you could allegedly have your spiritual dance, I'll call it, with Tito. If you know, you know. And then look, I'm telling you, the Wendy Files gonna bring you to Jesus. They're gonna get you all the way together. They're gonna answer that question, that wondering why is here in the Wendy Files. It's gonna bring you back in time and you go, oh, that's when I set my karma in motion. Gotcha. Thanks, Wendy Files. She can't remember, so I have to. Is that the tagline? Is that going to be the tagline? The Wendy Files, because she can't remember, so I have to. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's going on here? All right, I've got like 4 minutes left. I can't do the Tito's. I can't. Me and my girlfriend, she's home. I'm home after a night of drinking Tito's, and neither of us remember how we made it home. Neither of us remembers why we're still in our full clothes in our beds. It's not, I can't. All right, tonight is the verses of Tyrese versus Tank. Okay. Everybody wins, right? I appreciate you guys. You and Wendy's relationship is top tier. Be having me wonder, are y'all friend or foe? It depends on the day. It depends on the day, but what you can count on, and even though I haven't spoken to her in a couple of years, what you can count on is that, and I believe I can speak for her when I say this, that because we came from the ilk that we came from together when there weren't girls that looked like us, the older ladies were there, but there weren't girls that looked like us doing it and being under attack for doing it. I think that there's still a little bond in that I know some things, she knows some things, we share some things. So I think, and then the other part is I don't have ill will, right? I have no ill will. And then the other part is she can't even fucking remember. So we're good. We're so fucking good right now. We're so good. Guys, I don't know if verses still exist. Someone just said that, so I just put it in. Thank you, Natalie. Natalie, and I was posting what you were saying about without Wendy, there'd be no. And you were absolutely 100 on that. So, all right, guys. I gotta get going because I look a mess. Well, not really. I'm just gonna put on some black stirrups and get my day going. I gotta head back down to Jersey Shore. Whew. And yet Janet Jackson indicated she voted for the biggest predator. So who needs the sympathy? Yeah, I think it's a mutual respect. That's what also matters. I need to get rid, but not for free. That's when newsstands were. You know what? I have close contact with Cynthia Horner and Belinda Trotter. I think Belinda Trotter was Blackbeat. I think it was Cynthia Horner. So maybe I can get you in touch with them and you can ask them what to do with your magazines. Don't give shit away. Y'all in a podcast together would be great. Me and Wendy. I don't know. I would have to guide her. And see if she really can't remember, if this is still just all so that nigga don't get her money. And I don't know if she's ready to be transparent. I don't know. But look, guys, gotta go. Giddy, thank you. Tomorrow, hopefully you will join us to hang out at Skylark Lounge out in the Woodbridge, New Jersey area, neighboring towns, Edison, North Brunswick, New Brunswick. If you go to Deltas, you know where Skylark is and what it is. DJ Bukeem and I got a thing going on Fridays. It's Pink Champs Ladies Night. And our legend, Tana Gardner of Heartbeat, you make me feel so weak. You know, the legends don't come out often. And we're losing them really quickly. So come on out, show some love, get a picture, go home, play the music for your kids and be like, this is her. I met her. She's my version of, I don't know, Summer Madness, whatever the summer girl's name is, or Sweetie. Like, but just come. Just come. The legends need your support more than you know. All right. Love you guys. Thank you, Giddy. Appreciate you. I got to get out of here.